Match found. Deathmatch. Warm up.
They think themselves are equals? They are mistaken.
Fight!
I will not die today. Down. Scratch one.
Dominating.
Be done. Okay.
kills remaining.
Problem solved.
Five kills remaining. One kill remaining.
One less. Hologram. Three down. There's room for improvement. Why not start now?
Match found.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Hello.
हेलो बोलो
Hello.
पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ हर बार पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ और फ्रेम ड्रॉप ही हो रहा है कोई गाली मत देना
No hablo Hindi.
which language who language what how language
English.
सब लोग है ना
Oh.
बॉडी खेलना है
very English
जीतेंगे
very good English my English very good English
You have me. That is good for you.
Reload him.
दो लोग ए से जाओ, दो लोग सी से जाओ और एक जना बी से जाओ.
Sova come with me.
On my mark. On my mark. On my mark. On my mark.
फिनिक्स तेरी गांड में हाथी का दंड.
गाली देने आती है.
Still in sight.
कि तू मुंह पे आ गया.
Anyone else?
फिनिक्स काला काला जादू करता है क्या तू?
डैमेज दे वो मारो. डैमेज दे, डैमेज दे.
योरो दोनों गन मरी रेना के पास है.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
That Phoenix won't be smiling when I'm done with him.
रेना स्पेक्टर रेना
Reload him.
Wait, give me a sec. Planting A this time.
Okay भाई.
My ultimate, by the way. So come. Actually, no.
Where
first-
to come? Where I come?
Okay,
On
here.
Reina? On Reina.
No.
Walls up.
Die.
Flooding them. Right there.
Planting.
Cutting their vision.
Reloading. Joke's over. You're dead.
Sorry Reina.
Enemy spotted. B.
ओ कपूर के देवता.
Last player standing.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I did, but Unix was
You
going
want
to
me
defeat.
serious? You got it.
Reina. Vandal drop करो.
Reload him.
Vandal drop करो.
Need a drop.
Drop मार.
Thank you.
Thank you Reina.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Knock him down. Water rising.
Revealing area.
Enemy spotted. Back off.
My old friend.
Enemy spotted A.
Someone's A. Flooding them. Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Ultimate's ready.
Still in.
Team Ace.
Nice.
Now this is worth celebrating.
Last round in the half.
Buy all you need.
रहना चाहिए क्या ड्रॉप किसी को? मेरे पास है रेडी.
Reload him.
I have money. Gun here.
Weapon here.
I'll show that Brimstone true power.
I'll handle this.
Scanning ahead.
Couple enemies here.
Cutting their vision.
Ultimate ready. Right there. Let's turn the tide.
Spike down A.
पीछे भी सेक्सी पीछे भी knifing.
Last player standing.
Nice man, nice. पीछे से आएगा. Nice man.
Switching sides.
They think they're the best until we prove them wrong. Reloaded.
See, देख Euro. What's he?
Stay in the moment. On my mark. Decoy. Enemy spotted A. Right there.
Hello. Harsh play by harsh play. Hello. बोलो.
Caution here. Enemy attacker spawned.
Harsh bhai, welcome to stream.
Rina.
In sight.
A side, bring. वो bring.
Out of charge.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Nice shot.
Oh shit.
Welcome to the stream, मेरे भाई.
I should have teleported.
I'll outshine all their radiance. Reload him.
Bro, Vinny. What's he now? Don't send me. What's he?
आराम से.
DM देखना टाइगर भाई. DM okay.
Cutting through.
Wall मेरा man.
Brimstone's out. Embarrassing. My ult's ready.
Spike down A.
Hey. Spike's there.
Still in sight.
One enemy remaining.
Bro, मैं नक्शे में हूँ. Bro, मैं really नक्शे में हूँ.
Sort out your gear quick. Time's more
DM
precious than a
देखता
bullet.
harsh भाई.
Right there. Weapon here.
थोड़ी गेम की बॉय.
Bro, what's he?
Show them how we fight.
So, what's he now? So.
अरे
down, C. One enemy remaining.
Right there. Right there.
Spike planted.
Blocking fire.
अंदर स्मोक
लगी नहीं मेरी
नाइस बे रेना
आपकी कम आ रही आप बराबर है ये
Idiots.
Match point.
They're
Reloaded.
just batteries. And we need a recharge.
Weapon here. It's now or never.
ये जाना कलुए फिनिक्स
Pathetic. Insecto.
और दे फुटस्टेप चूतिए
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Defenders win.
गेम की बहुत ज्यादा है अच्छा ओके गेम की कम कर देता तो ये गेम की मैंने खुद ही रखी है ज्यादा अगर मैंने समझो लोग देखे तो उनको भी तो समझे थोड़ा सा कि क्या हो रहा है गेम यो मेरी कम है लेकिन हाँ कम कर दिया इसका
Match found.
ओए होए 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 बीरीच बीरीच हाय 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 na 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 na.
Watch alleyway. My crew is coming through.
How many must I kill before I am restored? More. Always more.
Going A. Going A.
No.
Hey, what's good?
Greetings. Well done.
Watch mid, watch mid.
मैं देखता हूँ मिड नियॉन संभाल लिया मुड़ जाऊंगा पीछे मे बी ए हाँ
भी छोड़ दिया मैंने
Spike planted.
प्लांट कर दी
Enemy spotted A.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has target.
Last player standing.
60 भाई नियॉन को मिड जाना ही नहीं था
Their cipher knows too much.
हेड मारा उसने हेड एक सीधा तब पकड़ मोकला ही नहीं देता है मोकला मोकला ही नहीं दिया उसने मेरे को
Mosh pit.
भाई आ जाओ बीए था
Spike planted.
अरे ऐसी यार तेज भाई कभी स्पेक्टर लेके आती क्या सेकंड राउंड में स्पेक्टर लेकर आ गई भाई
Found the spy. This way. I'm out of here.
One enemy remaining.
कैंपर है भाई
Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
Go, go, go. I'm out of here. Gotta go.
The spike is diffused.
होता है भाई होता है कोई नहीं
I belong here.
होता है
We all belong here.
होता है एक बार कोई हमसे कुछ भी कहे हमको कहे। रुक जाओ भाई, मैं वैंडल नहीं चलाता अभी। हम दादी दादी देश की बच्ची। रुक जाओ, ए गिरने का नहीं रहा भाई।
मिड से आ रहे। रेस पहुंच गई बी, वो रोड के गई है।
मोमेंट में नहीं हुआ, देख लिया।
आसपास ही रहेगा उड़ी की।
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
यहाँ पर रेस देखिए ऊपर साथ में मार मत जाना।
30 seconds left.
कुछ ना करके फ्री की गन मिली। दीपांशु गुप्ता भाई, इंडियन हॉरर गेम आ रही है, रिएक्शन दो। कमाल की ये क्या लिखे तुमने भाई, वो हार्ट के पीछे छुप गया भाई दीपांशु भाई। और दीपांशु भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई, क्या हाल है?
Spike down A.
Spike is A.
एक भी नहीं मारा मैंने तो भाई। वो बोल रहा है सॉरी सॉरी नियन।
इन दोनों के लिए
One enemy remaining.
वो बोल रहा था देर कमला का गेम देखा?
No matter what.
कमला का नहीं देखा भाई, कमाल का है कि कमला है भाई।
मैं बी पे रहता हूँ इस बार, मेरा अल्ट है, अगर आते हैं तो मैं सीधा रश कर दूंगा, मेरे को कवर कर दो।
Don't hold back.
Enemy mid.
Away! My ult is ready. Teleport's gone. Brimstone's out.
Spike planted.
अल्ट कर लियो।
Come on, let's go!
हाँ हाँ हाँ। क्या कर रहा है फिनिक्स?
One enemy remaining.
You're done.
मॉली वो डाल,
Blow 'em up, man.
विंगमैन डाल, विंगमैन डाल।
Last player standing.
ऑफ उठा लियो पहले, सब डिफ्यूज कर ले फिर उठा लियो। तेरे राइट में पड़ी है
यार भाई क्यों कंफ्यूज करते हो? दोनों साथ में देखे क्या, उसके बाद आप अपना रिएक्शन भी दे देना। कमला की कौन सी गेम है भाई? कमला का गेम प्ले देखा? कमला, वो इस कमला दीपांशु भाई, कमला कौन है? कमला कौन है? दीपांशु भाई लाइक नहीं किए यार, लाइक तो फेंक के मारना चाहिए, तुम तो भूल गए क्या?
अगर आप फेंकेगा ना फ्लैश तोड़ दियो गैसों का, मैं मार लूंगा।
They better try something else.
I know exactly where you are.
शुरू कर दिया है।
Last player standing. Spike planted.
सेव कर ले।
हाँ सेव कर ले मत जा। चाकू निकाल ले, गन मत निकाल, दिख जाएगी गन। गन नहीं हो पाएगा, 1v5 थोड़ी कर देगा।
हमला गेम प्ले सर्च करो।
जा भाई, कॉन्फिडेंस है तो चलेगा।
अब भाई लेट हो गया, अब क्या जब
अरे छोड़ ना बैठ जा, नहीं निकलना वैसे फालतू में जाओगे।
कन ठीक है ठीक है।
Y'all better keep up.
इस मैच के बाद देखेंगे, अपना फेस कैम भी लगा देना। फेस कैम भाई कैमरा ही निकाल दिया है तुम्हारे भाई ने।
अगर आप लोग डायरेक्ट ए पे घुसते तो मैं बैक स्टेप देने का ट्राई करता, होल्ड करना बस।
कैमरा लगाना पड़ेगा
यार मेरे को कवर दे दो बस, वो लोग की तरफ से फ्लैश वगैरह तोड़ देना, मैं ऑफ कर रहा हूँ।
Spike down B.
Up the way.
One enemy remaining.
हाँ लिया। तो आप रिव्यू दे देना कैसा है। ओके यार, रिव्यू देना यार।
ले लो कोई, गन मत खरीदो, वेंडर ले लो भाई, मैं ऑफ चला।
रिव्यू देने के लिए अलग से वीडियो बनाना पड़ेगा यार, समझ रहे हो? ऐसा अगर मैं करूँगा तो मैंने, ऐसा नहीं है कि सही नहीं होगा, लेकिन वो इतना जाएगा नहीं, पैर में नहीं जाएगा, समझ रहे हो? जैसा जाना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि तुम और मैं, हम लोग दो है ना, हम ही बैठे हैं, समझ जाओ, दो लोग।
Planted.
Go back stop, go back stop.
It's all you, Mosh. Your man's on defuse.
बहुत ज्यादा कहीं नहीं कर दिया।
Oh yeah, monster on the loose. Watch out.
Go, go, go! Coming through.
One enemy remaining.
Ready. This is less than ideal. No fighters today, I'm afraid.
बहुत ज्यादा खाए मेरा। तो आप रिव्यू दे देना कैसा है। यो 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 यो। थोड़ा सा बीच में चल रहा हूँ। मेरे को ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि अब ये लोग यहाँ
नियॉन को कवर दियो, मेरा राइट टाइम घुसता है।
ओमेन ओमेन वो फ्लैश करेगा, फ्लैश तोड़ देगा मेरे लिए।
What?
क्या को फ्लैश फेंकता है, फ्लैश तोड़ दियो उसका।
Spike down A.
Spike's A.
It's all you, little homie.
You will not kill my allies.
Spike down A.
Reloading.
अरे fuck.
I know exactly what you are.
Going out.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down A.
दिया यार, मार दियो भाई। जाओ जाओ, बे वो स्पाइक लेके बी जाएगा, भागो यहाँ से। गैग को पकड़ ले, उसको मिड में ही मिल जाएगा तेरे को आराम से। क्रॉस पर टनल से निकल जा, लेफ्ट ले लेफ्ट ले लेफ्ट ले।
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Mosh pit.
करने मत।
40, 40. He's going back to A, I think.
Ten seconds left.
He says their bullets tickle.
मेरा माँ की आँख मेरे को नाइफ कर दिया यार।
मेरे पे है कोई ब्री में, I guess.
यार कैसा कवर देते हो यार जॉन भाई, तुम बॉट को ही नहीं मारा तुमने।
भाई ये मिड में आ गई एकदम अपने स्पॉन पे सेज।
ट्राई कर रहा मैं बैक स्टेप।
आराम से आराम से आराम से टाइम लेगा।
Spike planted.
मार दे मार दे।
Target down.
फ्लैश कर इधर।
Watch your eyes.
One enemy remaining.
बढ़िया, रिफ्यूज रिफ्यूज रिफ्यूज।
सेज
बॉल
अपना
बना
साइड से आ गई।
बॉल बना ले चाहिए। अरे बढ़िया, ऑफ। अरे
आप उठाओ, मैं कहाँ पर है आप? मेरे को नहीं।
भाई यार नियॉन कवर दे दे यार, वो
Be good. These guns we use are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
See you on the other side.
अरे यार हक दिया भाई। बहुत क्या
Someone's in attacker spawn.
Spike down A.
Stealing sight. Someone's A.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
My ultimate's ready.
अरे भाई यार मेरे को क्या कैरी करके लेके जाओगे?
There.
Wingman's defusing.
Gotta go.
Que padre! My little guy! You did good.
padre.
Last round before the switch.
Spend everything.
Gotta go.
Keep nothing.
I can buy. Who needs what?
One less. My ult is ready. Come on, let's go! They are so bunch of guys B.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Spike planted.
अरे यार मेरे को क्या भाई ना
One enemy remaining.
भाई यार मेरे को भाई ऑफ का कीड़ा क्यों चढ़ गया था? क्या हाल है? एक मारा मैंने देखा।
Watch them run.
ओए
Switching sides.
Let's reset. Deep breaths and all that.
उनके पास साइफर है तो प्रोबेबली वो बी पे रहेगा, ये चलते हैं।
Yep. Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Flash, flash, flash.
Shadows.
Cállate!
पिरामिड के पीछे
Coming
जा।
through!
Dizzy's up!
Gotta go!
Someone's there. Folded.
Reloading!
Sana, sana.
Someone's mid. Cover.
आराम से आराम।
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
मार दे
बहुत
इसको
लो है,
81
बहुत लो है।
अरे बहुत लो भाई।
That was their best, Saba. Not impressed.
Don't start resting. Still work to do.
Let's see how it goes.
There! Careful here. Careful here.
Blinding.
I'm out of here.
A wing is going out. Shadows traveling.
Gotta go.
Plant the spike, Wings.
Any enemies there? Reloading.
Somebody's there. Spike
Watch
planted.
out.
Thanks, Wings.
Reloading. Reloading. There.
Enemy A.
Take this.
कैसे आएगा?
Enemy A.
Shadows traveling.
और रेस को 80 दिया हूँ मैं देख।
One enemy remaining. player standing.
अरे चल जीत गया
Blow him up, man.
Match point.
One more win, and we're getting out for drinks, lads.
चलो इस बार ये चल बी चल लेते हैं एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करेंगे वो लोग हमें
I'm out of here.
Keep it hot.
बट डिफ्यूज कर दियो ठीक है मैं ऑफ करके उसको अब प्लान कर दिया डिफ्यूज नहीं होगा
Cover going out.
Careful now.
There.
Going up.
Reloading.
मार दो
Wingman's gonna plant spike. The wingman's down.
प्लांट
Enemy in the fence.
अरे मैं घूमते ना क्या बिल्कुल
Last player standing.
यार तो स्पॉन से आ गया हमारे निकल
These new friends of ours are not too friendly.
Go, go, go.
बाय कर लो यार खत्म करते हैं गेम
Gotta go.
Aguas, keep your
There.
guard up.
My ult's ready. I'll take it.
हमारी बुला
Here we go.
Up you go. Someone's there. Wingman's planting.
One enemy remaining.
Thanks, little man.
Attackers win.
Hell yeah. My crew delivers.
Match found.
Let them come. Eagerness will undo them.
Iron One.
Barrier deployed. Reloading.
Watching the spot. I'm rotating.
Sound sensor up.
Here.
Here. Here.
30 seconds left.
Careful now. Many enemies.
Spike down A. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
Listening. Listening.
Found them.
Sound sensor up. Blocking movement.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front. Need a drop. I could use a drop. Thank you.
Okay, let's get set up.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Spotted mid. Finished. Here. Here.
Spike planted.
Tripwire destroyed.
standing.
Their death demands our attention. Sound sensor up. Listening.
There they are. Enemy spotted me.
Last player standing.
Target down.
Spike planted.
Ultimate ready. Combat is a means to an end, and we are the means.
Need a drop.
Need a drop. Need a drop.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Ready. Tripwire destroyed. Enemy spotted mid. Enemy spotted mid.
Spike down B.
Spike spotted B. One down. My ultimate is ready.
The hunt begins.
Someone's in attack.
Pull them to their grave, reeling them in. You are unmade.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
I don't care how bright you are. You'll never be a radiant.
Time for them to kneel.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Eyes up. marked.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy.
Kill confirmed. Sensor tripped.
Last player standing.
Var försiktig. The battlefield changes with every play. Sound sensor up. Listening.
Camera taken out. Scatter.
Clean kill. Here, no surprises. I hear you, I catch you.
Last player standing. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
4 down.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
Sound sensor up. Listening. Get out of my way!
Scanning ahead.
Enemy spotted mid. Adios.
Someone is B.
Last player standing. Spike down B. Spike planted.
You should run.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Let's fly.
Listening.
Enemy spotted B.
Hi! I'm pissed! Struggle no
Spike
longer.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Here. Careful. Enemy spotted B.
Was that important? Reloading. Woo! We got this. Sound sensor up. Sound sensor up. Bring your best.
Here. Tripwire destroyed. Enemy spotted A.
Enemy spotted mid.
Sensor tripped.
Embarrassing.
Spike down
Hostile
B.
down.
One enemy remaining.
Go and meet your maker.
Spikes here.
You're all more important than words on a brief. Look out for each other. Listening. Sound sensor up. Get out of my way!
Found them. I am the hunter.
Over there. Calibra.
Spike's here.
Spike down mid.
Spike spotted mid. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Throwing net.
Last player standing.
Be grateful I killed you quickly.
Last round in the half.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway. Sound sensor up. Listening. With me.
Watch this. Here.
Someone is mid. Where is everyone hiding?
Spike down B.
Gun here.
Enemy spotted mid.
The hunt begins.
Spike spotted B.
Cover taken out.
Stay down.
One enemy remaining.
Revealing area.
There. Reloading.
Flawless.
I love you.
Blocking movement.
Switching sides.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast. Here.
सर ये देख
Quiet. Revealing area.
Cutting their vision.
Blocking sight.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Barrier deployed. Reloading.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Help.
Right here.
Reloading.
Reloading.
कैसे कवर दूं
Scanning ahead. There they are.
बाहर तो
Reloading.
कितने का बैठ है सब
Last player standing.
वाह भाई सब कुछ मार रहे थे रोल लो भाई सब मेन पे बैठे हैं
Will they try the same old tricks?
तू बाहर आना तो डोल से मेरे साथ
खेल रहा हूँ ना, मुझे नहीं आता।
खेल रहा क्यों है
भूल गए क्या मैं खेल रहा था, मुझे कुछ भी नहीं लेना आता। मेरे बकवास है, मैं आयरन का हूँ। क्या हुआ तू, उसने को बोला था मुझे रेना ले लिया, मैंने इसलिए रेना ले लिया।
We must adapt.
Enemy down.
Camera taken out.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted. Reloading.
Out front, gun here.
Wind, show me where to go. Spike here.
Reloading.
ये तो गोल्ड
एटलीस्ट उधर के रेना से तो अच्छे खेल रहा हूँ, राइट?
गोल्ड है भाई
Ut på tur, aldri sur.
Reloading.
Scratch one.
वाह भाई, इतना नहीं।
Revealing area.
Cutting their vision.
Area is killed.
Spike down A.
Grounded.
वो अंदर था, एटलीस्ट पिंग कर देना। क्या है यार, लेट पर बैंडल है नीचे, बैंडल देख पीछे देख, साइफर तेरे बैंडल।
One enemy remaining.
Here.
लेफ्ट कैसे है इधर है?
Here. Yikes. That sucks.
Level heads until we're home, yes?
कंटेंट
Spike here. Over there.
hunt.
Enemy spotted mid.
Someone is mid. Here.
Enemy killed. Here.
और दो मेरे सिर्फ एक की जो है अंदर
Gone.
प्लांट
Spike
Still
drop.
in sight. I have the spike.
Barrier deployed.
Enemy spotted A. Planted. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
You were pitiful. As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
My eyes will keep the balance.
Here.
Camera taken out. Where is everyone hiding? I'm rotating.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
You should run.
Eagle-eyed.
Omen 120 ya. Easy.
Cage trigger. Scatter.
30 seconds left.
Cutting their vision.
Cage triggered.
Spike planted.
आ गया इधर आ गया.
My camera is destroyed. Caught one. Watching this spot. Found you.
आ गया.
Last player standing.
सॉरी
साइफर तो कत्ते ही लूंगा. देखिए तो
My city needs me. I can't be away.
I could use
for
a drop.
long. Let's send this quickly.
Thank you. Spike here.
Enemy spotted mid.
Goodbye.
Reload.
Reloading.
Scanning ahead.
Still in sight.
Reloading.
ना
जल्दी खत्म करो यार तुम्हारा एक
ब्रो सुबह तो गांड
Spike
देखे
down A.
ड्यूलिस्ट अंदर जास के तो क्या अपनी गांड देख रहा है दूर पीछे
अल्ट पे खेल रहा हूँ
My eyes are down.
ब्रो
तो ले ले भाई उनके बाद
Last player standing.
गांड तो यार दो ड्यूलिस्ट चीज के दोनों पीछे गए यार
Enemies close.
लेफ्ट देख राइट देख यार
राउंड सिक्योर कर रहा था
Spike here.
तू प्लान करता तो राउंड जीत जाते बोलना प्लान करने नहीं आता
आपको से जेट आना सरेंडर मार दे यार
Get out of my way.
Cutting their vision.
Revealing area.
My ult's ready.
वाह एक ही शॉट मारा
Last player standing. Flawless.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Fall back. Fall back. We will reveal their secrets.
The hunt begins.
You disappoint me.
Here. Where is everyone hiding? My ultimate is ready.
Right here. Plant the spike.
Spike
Shot
planted.
dart.
ब्रो ओमेन 80 का डैमेज है
Right here.
अभी साले अल्ट अभी कर देंगे रुकना रुक रुक बताऊंगा तब कर
तो बात तो ट्रैप नहीं लगाया
सुबह को ट्रैप में
Scanning ahead.
Pull them to their grave. Reeling them in.
हैव एन इधर
One enemy remaining.
स्किन ले डेडलॉक स्किन ले पीछे से
Make them regret their choice of profession. Spike here. Reloading.
और ये मैं जान
I'll find
दूर
them.
हूं मार लेता
उधर से नियन आ गए अच्छा क्या मर रहा है रोने का
Scanning ahead.
Trick shots.
है मैं तो स्किन चाहिए
Right here. Right here. Right here.
Plant the spike.
एक भी क्या ओमेगा है
Someone's a defender spawn.
See ya.
ए पे प्लान तो
One down.
आ जाओ भाई
Plant the spike.
जल्दी से
Careful.
सो उसका विंडो विंडो देखिए तो विंडो लेफ्ट 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 हां प्लान दरवाजा बंद कर
Reloading.
Spike planted. Blocking
Shot
movement.
dart.
मरेगा
Listening.
One enemy remaining.
Sound sensor up.
ओमेन उधर है लेफ्ट है
ओमन था ओमन
नाइस
स्किन ले मेरी स्किन ले मेरे जागा
Look your enemy in the eye.
Over there.
It helps with
सुबह मुझे भाई
Need a
ने
drop.
सामने कल जल्दी खत्म करो
खुद तो मिड नहीं पिक करेगा
और टाइम मत ले जाओ बस
Reloading. Watch this.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted A.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
Reloading.
Right here. Right here.
You should run.
ब्रो आओ
Enemy.
Hi. Piss.
Last player standing. Match point.
Over there.
ऑल बी बैक्स
Over there.
सुबह
No.
स्पाइक लिखा
Reloading.
स्पाइक स्पाइक सुबह
चलो पीछे रुको रुको प्लान है मेरे पास
I have the spike.
Put down. My ultimate is ready. Everyone hiding.
ब्रो नीचे जा रहा है कांडू
Ultimate ready.
Last player standing.
उधर है ओमेन का अंदर लेफ्ट पे था ऊपर आके
Revealing area.
Defenders win.
शिफ्ट ना हुआ हमारा क्या
Match found.
यो तकलीफ खतरनाक मैच आती नहीं है हमारी सही क्या ना करता है पेशेंट वाला थी हमें लोग को 3-4 राउंड होया गया कौन सी टीम बुलाई है भाई
Fight well. This world depends on it. Hello. 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 Solid work.
Hi. Going A.
Rush them.
भाई मैं मिड से जाता हूँ ठीक है सेज नहीं है तो आराम से
Solid work. Rush them. Shutting them down.
Spike planted.
Time to jump. Being
Blocking movement.
Enemy spotted A. Need backup. Silence.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Target defender spot.
No surprises.
Last player standing. One
I hear
enemy
you.
remaining.
I catch you.
चल टाइम बहुत प्यारा भाई नाइस नाइस
Where should we go, Riftwalker?
चक्कू मारने आ रहा था रे भाई मेरे
Watch everywhere at once.
चक्कू काटेगा साले
jump. Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
भाई क्या मार रहे हैं
Come get some. Cover going out. Back on down. Reloading.
मैं लोग चैम्बर को मार यार प्रॉपर स्मर्फिंग कर रहा है बंदा लोल भाई
One enemy remaining. Last player
ऊपर
standing.
80 लो 80 लो
Listening.
तो देख लोल
I will fulfill my
एक ही
purpose.
एचपी बची थी भाई क्या ही कर लेता
हाँ कोई नहीं देखा नहीं था तेरा एचपी
I need a drop.
हैंडल किसके ना किसी के पास
शादी है चलेगी क्या
कौन सी है
I could use a drop. Thank you.
Break
ये
them.
भाई चैम्बर को निकालो गेम अपना
Stay quiet. Stay quiet.
ये कुछ नहीं
Stay quiet. There. Decoy.
Cutting through.
Solid work.
lol
Cover going out. My opponent walks away. I need a reset.
अबे भाई
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
भाई
Flawless.
भाई बंदा प्रॉपर मारता है चैम्बर
Let's make a play. Solid work. Need a drop.
सबसे गंदा हो गया मेरा एम भाई
Shadows traveling. Suppress it.
अरे यहाँ पे चैम्बर है
One suppress. Grenade out.
Still in sight.
Time to jump.
Going B.
Time to jump.
अबे यार फिर
No escape. Problem solved.
Nice shot.
Ultimate ready. Pull them to their grave. Nothing there.
क्या मजाक है नाइस शॉट
ओए ओमेन वहाँ पे खेल मेन पे जा
आ रहे हैं कायो तेरा किल रेज 80 है
Shadows traveling.
राइट से मार दिया भाई मींस
हेवन गया हेवन
Removed. Target section.
One enemy remaining.
हेवन देख
Last player standing.
खत्म नाइस
नाइस वन भाई नाइस भाई लोग तेरे ट्रैप में फंसा कैसे थी भाई
The battlefield changes with every play.
Negative.
I need a drop.
Here. Sorry.
I need a drop.
Need a drop.
नीलेश शिंदे रैक्स बिग फैन टाइगर वाओ अरे नीलेश भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई क्या हाल है बिग शाउट आउट टू नीलेश शिंदे नीलेश ज्यादा कूटे आया है क्या चल रहा है
सुपर एकदम निकला आरजीएक्स लेके बैठा है
You want to play? Let's play.
Spectros traveling.
I have the spike.
Cutting through.
Cover going out. You want a piece of this?
My ult ready.
They will go.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
Sound sensor out.
You thought you could escape my nightmare.
Combat is a means to an end. And we are the means.
I need a drop. Need backup. Next. Rush them. There.
है इधर ही यो बॉय
Kill all your opponents. I'll handle this. Time to jump.
Heaven kill, heaven.
I have the spike.
Cover going out. Reload.
भाई वेन ऊपर एक है
Target down.
दोनों ऊपर है हेवन
Reload.
अबे जज रहा
Sound
तेरे
sensor
में
up.
जज ही काम आना है भाई
Listening.
Last player standing.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
कायो वैंडल स्किन
Need a drop. Thank you. I need a drop.
थैंक यू
I need a drop. Need a drop.
बी आ जाओ
I need a drop.
ये पूरा कर ही चुके हैं
हेलो आवाज आ रहा है ब्रो
आ रहा है
Shadows traveling. Time to jump.
है उधर
Knife to pull.
यो फ्लैश
Spike down B.
लेफ्ट
अबे reeling them in.
अरे यार उसके कान के पास से चली गई
भाई कुत्ते की मौत मार रहे बहन
One enemy remaining.
सिटी में भी
Last player
अबे
standing.
यार 80 लो है ओमन 80 लो यार ट्रिपल टैप क्या मजाक है
भाई के लिए और ए पे चल जा
हाँ
अभी है
ये क्या हां
नहीं तो फेंक दे ए पे जाने का फेंक दे
फेक अल्ट
Watch them run.
रुक जा
Scatter.
मार उसको सुनाई
मार हेवन है 80 लो है
Planted. Blinding.
राइट
आ गया
ओमन ये सब नौटंकी मत कर ऑलरेडी बहुत लो है वो बंदा बोल रहा हूं भाई मत कर ये सब नौटंकी ऑलरेडी लो है वो
एक तो उसको खेलने नहीं आ रहा
नहीं था यार भाई उसका सील्ड नहीं था लिटरल सील्ड नहीं था 80 पे
माइक
किया
खराब है वो बिना गेम के खेल रहा है ब्रो बिना इसके हेडफोन के आवाज
Solid work, one of us.
आयो
Need a drop. Thank you. Need a drop. I need a drop. Need a drop. I need a drop.
यार चलो भाई इसको ट्रिपल टैप नहीं ना लगता प्रो उसमें निकाल जाता उसको माय बैड
चेंबर बहुत गंदा मार रहा है मां की चूत
अबे आ रहा कि तू नहीं तक क्लासिक से हमारे पीछे से बैकअप भी नहीं दे रहे
भाई फ्लैश हूं इसके
Our spike carrier is dead.
Spike down mid.
स्पाइक इधर इधर आ जा
Spike dropped. I have the spike.
अबे यार कैंपर
ये चलो
ये कैंप है ये जो सेटअप लगा के बैठी हुई तो मरा तो भी ये पे
अरे एक पिक निकल कोई घुसो किधर तो आ जाओ बी पे जाओ
मेन गया
एक काम कर पीछे
एबीबी साइड पे ही है
ब्रो। अरे यार माँ की चूत कवर गांड में डाल दो बहन के लोड़ो।
30 seconds left.
ये बक्से के पीछे।
हाँ स्मोक कर उस पे स्मोक कर।
एक काम कर, डेड लोग पीछे से जा तू, वो नहीं मार पाएगा, उसका हेड को नहीं है।
अबे टाइम नहीं है के पास,
जाना पीछे से जा डेड लोग।
अबे लवकर दा सोम लवकर दा।
आई हो गया हाकुड़ चाल
10 seconds left.
अरे टीपी मार।
One enemy remaining.
हेवन
अच्छी गांड।
Last player standing.
नाइस वन नाइस।
अरे
Pick
बाप
something nice to tell them with. It's the least we can do. I need a drop.
वैंडल कौन थे? क्यों वैंडल?
I need a drop.
Need a drop. Thank you.
डेडलॉक आराम से मार रहे भाई। वो छिनाल का आता है का बुल्ला उसकी माँ की चूत चेंबर के।
अबे स्मर्फिंग कर रहा है वो। सॉरी स्मर्फ तो नहीं बोलेंगे लेकिन गोल्ड का बंदा होगा शायद। मिड में केजे है, मिड में केजे है।
भाई कुत्ते क्यों मत?
Cutting through. Reload. Yeah.
अबे यार बबल
टाइम पे खेले टाइम पे खेले।
अरे माँ की चूत। ओमेन जा स्पाइक डिफ्यूज हो रहा है।
Okay. Last player standing.
नाइस।
भाई इतना थोड़ा ना मैंने बाहर लगा दिया करो।
Don't stop fighting. You must keep
बढ़िया था कोई
even
नहीं।
if you're the only one.
यार अल्ट पे जज भी नहीं है मेरे पे।
भाई जाके तू केजे को निकाल ले, मिड वाले जाके केजे को निकाल ले।
Try not to die. Time to
मेरे को
jump.
नहीं आता भाई अल्ट का। यो रुका मैं जाके मारूंगा नहीं तो मरूंगा।
हाँ ठीक है जाके मार के।
Ultimate ready.
Enemy spotted B. Looking for me.
सिम्बर खड़ा है ऊपर गया शायद लेफ्ट में। ओमेन शायद ऊपर टीपी गया लेफ्ट में शायद। ऊपर देख लो लेफ्ट में खाली एक बार।
अबे स्पाइक
किधर गांड में डाल दिए?
ये कहां पे
आयो
चल?
नीचे बम फेंक। अरे यार जीता हो राउंड हार रहे।
ओमेन इधर ही है नीचे।
अरे
टाइम हो रहा है भाई।
ए पे जाना ओमेन डायरेक्ट।
Last player standing.
यार बोलो तो भाई नीचे रुके वाला।
बोला तो भाई तुमको पहले ही आवाज दिया कि ओमेन इधर ही है करके।
अबे जा रहा टीपी करके।
कोई नहीं बढ़िया।
भाई कायो ऊपर मेरा सुनते फेंक देता वो अपना से।
भाई कोरोना में किसके यार?
If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
भाई स्पैम मार रहा भाई मैं।
Negative.
स्पैम मत करो भाई मत करो।
समय पड़ेगा 4-6।
Well done.
I'll cut
टीजर
through.
अंडी इधर बस एक टरेट लगा के ए पे चल जा रही भाई।
Cover going out.
क्यों फ्लैशिंग
Nice. Man, the raise mid थी
Scatter. Reloading.
Barrier deployed.
lol nice one भाई डेडलॉक का क्या कटा है भाई
One enemy remaining.
बहुत पैदल ऊपर वैंडल उठा
कोरोना में चाहिए भाई वो
AFK होगी जा
Target defenders far. I would let you live, but that does not compute.
Last round before the switch.
Spend
Need a drop.
Keep solid work. Solid work. I can bow for you.
ये आ जाओ
Reloading.
किल मत दो ठीक है भाई
Need a drop.
No heroics. Follow protocol.
डेडलॉक तू पीछे बैठते एक अल्ट से मार लेगा तू एक को
You want to play? Let's play.
Cover going out. Target sighted.
Fire in the hole.
डेडलॉक एक को निकाल
Spike down A.
पर हेड में
भाई कवर तो दो सामने से भाई कौन खड़ा था इधर
क्या
में
स्पाइक उठाओ मैं स्पाइक उठा
तो सामने से मार के चलेगा
Last player standing.
ध्यान दे थ्रो कर दे ब्रो सेवा किल मत दे मां की शूटिंग के ये किधर दूर जा
राइट में
No charges.
हाई होल्ड कर रहे हो लोग कोई ना खड़े हो जाओ तुम भी यहीं खड़े रहो
स्पाइक ले ले उधर से
नहीं वो स्पाइक होल्ड कर रहे हैं भाई
30 seconds left.
तो स्पाइक तो ले उधर से अल्ट मार के भाई कौन से
अरे भाई
रोल के
दो
तेरे पे
इसकी हेल्थ देख लो भाई क्या करने वाला किल मत दो मां की चूत उनके बहन के लड़ों को किल नहीं देने का
तो लास्ट स्पाइक तो ले
भाई इधर रुक अरे इधर जा रे
स्पाइक लेके आना उधर से स्पाइक लेके किल मत दे स्पाइक तो लेके अल्ट मार के
हां डब्बे के पीछे रुक अल्ट कर
10 seconds left.
अरे अल्ट करना फिर
अरे कौन से लेवल के प्लेयर है लोग
अरे भाई तो जान दो ना फिर उसका पहले तो
अरे किल नहीं देने बोल रहे फिर भी भाई तुम आगे जा रहे हो समझ में नहीं आया वाह भाई वाह
उसके बहन के लौड़े को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा बहन का लौड़ा मां की चूत
Switching sides.
There is no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast.
ना बोलने के बाद भी भाई
Hitmen are not lurking. Need a drop. Shadows suppressed.
Barrier deployed.
Two suppressed. Flank.
There get
Decoy.
Hello. Need repairs. Target sighted mid. Dead. Solid work.
है नहीं चलता
अबे स्पॉन में दोनों
लौड़े गाड़ फाड़
भाई
दिया।
स्पॉन मैं देख मैं कहां मरा हूं भाई तू देख मैं यहां पे मरा हूं
मड़ा मड़ाऊ
भाई की चिता जल रही है।
कोई तो एक पे गया शायद।
बट ना ये हो गया एक्स्ट्रा होगी
यहाँ पे कौन मारा वो?
इधर के राइट देख आ गया भागा योरू मरा था भाई
30 seconds left.
जा ये जा B है
One enemy remaining.
नाइस वन
Spike
भाई
down
मार के लौड़े
mid.
को मार दो बस एक बार।
अरे वो कैंपर है बैन किल पे
चिनाल की
तेरे को
10
तूने
seconds left.
पिस्टल से मारी
Listening.
डाल दे बरते रहो जा नाइट कर।
I told you I would not die today.
वन में
अरे किल
अरे
लेना।
मार इसके सामने कायो
पीछे।
अरे कायो भाई जीती भाई
छोड़ दे ब्रो गेम।
अरे भाई कायो
Yo bro skin.
I need a drop. Need a drop. Embarrassing. Need a drop. Thank you. Gun here.
क्या भाई क्या करते हो?
Blocking movement.
Cover going out.
Sound sensor up.
आगा।
Enemy spotted B.
Sensor tripped.
Spike down B.
सेविंग ग्राउंड मैच होते रहो।
अरे
Last player standing.
ये क्या मरा है भाई वो?
Spike planted.
My ult ready.
One enemy remaining.
हाफ कर लो ऊपर दो।
हाफ
अरे बहुत
नाइस।
Don't insult me.
रेना क्लच।
Clutch.
My heart's racing.
रेना किधर उठा है स्किन भाई?
ये स्पेक्टर की मेरी है
Lives are so meaningless.
तेरी है क्या?
Might as well
हाँ ये
give them to
स्पेक्टर
me.
वाली मेरी है तो स्पेक्टर चाहिए
हाँ फिर बाय देता ना भाई तू।
Need a drop.
और कौन सी स्किन नहीं है इधर पे?
दोनों वाइड है
रोनो वर्ड है?
Sound sensor up.
मेरे आयरन हेड कौन है? अरे भाई
Listening. Listening.
ए coming
Sensor tripped.
Spike down A.
माँ का लौड़ा इधर था।
Spike safe. Blocking movement.
बाइक अपने पास है
चेंबर रहेगा। चेंबर किसके पास रहेगा?
One enemy remaining.
अरे हरामी।
20 है
30 seconds left.
माँ की चूत इसके रंडी का बच्चा।
अरे मार के तू झाड़ उगा दिया इसका
बन जा पेड़ बन जा पेड़ बन जा पेड़ बन जा पेड़।
They make mistakes.
I need a drop.
क्रोनो वर्ड दे क्रोनो वर्ड दे।
I need a drop.
इधर तो आ
Sound sensor up.
It's A, it's A.
Hey.
Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. अबे fall back.
78 raise.
लौड़ा चेंबर की माँ की रान.
Spike planted.
अबे 78 है यार वो.
Target down.
Last player standing.
जी गाइस सेव कर ले ब्रो.
भाई तुमको सुनाई दे रहा है? भाग लो.
चुड़ैल की क्या गांड मार दी.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
I need a drop.
Solid work.
रहना गन बाय देते भाई पैसे नहीं है.
Thanks.
ब्रो ये कौन सी दे दे स्किन वाली दे देना. तेरी वाली ड्रॉप कर दे मेरा.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
अल्टे मरूंगा नहीं तो मारूंगा.
Ultimate ready.
Nice, Omen.
Decoy. Enemy spotted mid.
Going A, रहना A.
नहीं खेल रहा मैं. माँ की चूत और तू मैं माँ का लौड़ा. 7 किल पे.
A plant होगा.
One enemy remaining.
आ जाओ साथ में आओ आने दो.
पीछे गया.
राइट देखना पीछे तुम्हारे.
लेफ्ट में ओमेन. इसको सुनाई नहीं दिया.
भाई ड्यूलिश डेडलॉक हो. मैं तो लैंड खेल रहा भाई.
क्या हो गया भाई?
Reloading.
My ultimate.
जाओ भाई खेल रहे तू. मैं तो लैंड खेल रहा है.
To work.
अरे कोई ना भाई.
Their death demands our attention.
Anyone have Odin? Odin skin.
ना भाई Odin's.
Listening.
Don't know what it is.
मेरे पास प्राइम है.
अरे बहुत दूर है. जल्दी कर. बहुत सही दोनों नहीं कर.
Solid work. Shadows traveling.
No surprises.
Spike down B.
Barrier deployed.
Solid work.
Nice. Spike अपने पास एक मत दो.
Enemy spotted B. Fall back.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
ए मिड पे यहाँ पे.
Flawless.
भाई मेरे को चाहिए था वैसे वो किल लेकिन चलो कोई ना.
You're all more important than words on a brief.
I need a
Look out
drop.
for each other.
नहीं Odin.
I need a drop. I need a drop.
कौन से स्किन का है तेरे पास Odin के? कायो कौन सी स्किन है?
कौन सी है भाई ये देख ले. मेरे को भी नहीं मालूम.
अरे कायो बोलना.
अरे बैटल पास वाली हो. मेरे को क्या नाम नहीं पता.
बैटल पास की है.
Sound sensor up. You are divided. Listening.
अबे मिड पे भी है यार. पका दिया मेरे को. बी. Heaven. अबे स्प्लिट खेल रहे हो लोग।
ए पे ही हैं सभी।
ए प्लांट।
Spike down A.
अरे लोल।
भाई
अच्छा ये ल्यूशियन।
हेवन नीचे। ओमेन मिड पे जा।
उधर नहीं है भाई। अरे दोनों
मिड है।
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
No charges.
One enemy remaining.
Ultimate is ready.
ये क्लच करेगा देख।
घंटा करेगा भाई।
आज डाले भाई क्लच करेगा। कौन बनाओ क्लच करेगा?
They think themselves are equals.
पाएगा।
They are mistaken.
अंधा क्लच कर सकता है भाई, बहरा नहीं कर सकता।
भाई को हेवन देख लो यार। ये पूरा क्लियर छोड़े हुए। हेवन देख लो, मैं साइड देख रहा हूँ।
Listening. Sound sensor up.
पीछे दो, पिक मत दो।
देख लो एका।
You want to play? Let's play.
ए।
Spike down A.
Spike is A.
एक हेवन पे।
के ऊपर है बैंड।
हेवन पे आल्ट पे। पिक मत दो। पिक मत दे डेडलॉक। वहीं पे हो।
Pull them to their grave. Reeling them in.
नाइस। एक हेवन पे ही है।
Spike down A. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Safe barrier deployed.
पिक मत दे।
स्पाइक ऑन साइट है।
हाँ पिक मत
सेंसर
दे।
लगा दे पीछे अपने।
पीछे बोला।
Sound sensor up.
तू पिक मत दे, उसको प्लांट करने दे।
खुद ही मार के जान दे, खुद ही मार।
Thirty seconds left.
आया है।
दे पिक दे अभी।
भाई मत बोला करो यार, कंफ्यूज हो जाता है। क्या होता है?
Never show weakness. Ever. I need a drop.
Need a drop.
I need a drop.
मैं जाने देता उसको।
भाई ओमन सुपर कस्टम निकला, जीरो फैंग लेके बैठा हुआ है।
रहना आंख पे गन डाल।
क्या आंख पे गन डाल?
आंख पे गन।
क्या तू क्या बोल रहा है भाई? बी।
Scatter.
अरे नहीं भाई, नहीं मरो।
बी ओमेन।
You should run.
Last player standing.
अरे 120 गंदा आगा।
प्लेट खेल रहे वो लोग भाई, अभी आगे मत जाओ, आने दो उनको, प्लांट करने दो।
ए डेडलॉक तेरा मिड पे लगा ना वो। लॉक।
ओके मिड पे लगा दो।
Reloading. Need a drop.
हेवन देख योरू। मैं ऑन साइड देखूंगा।
Barrier deployed.
एक उत्तर। योरू का था योरू का
अबे मेरे पे देखो
Fire in the hole!
Last player standing.
Shit.
Spike planted.
Use your ult.
No way. क्यों वेस्ट क्यों कर?
Watch them run.
अरे यार जो लास्ट के पे कर रहे हैं।
रेस की अल्ट ने सब बिगड़ दिया भाई। अरे सामने ही
मैच पॉइंट।
यार हार गए यार
अब पहले ही हार मान ली है, हार गए करके। मिड देखो, कोई मिड देखो, मरियो मत खाली मिड में भाई, बस होल्ड करके रखो बस।
स्मोक करना ओमेन को बोलना गूंगे भाषा में कैसे बोलेंगे?
गूंगे भाषा में क्या कैसे बोलेंगे
भाई? गूंगा बोलोगे तो भी नहीं सुनेगा ना, क्योंकि बहरा है।
ए
Listening.
Enemy spotted. A.
पीछे आ जाना भाई, पीछे आ जाना कोई भी रहे।
Listening.
हार गए।
Reloading.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
पीछे था एक राइट में।
सेव करने वाला है क्या भाई तू?
सोच तो वही रहो भाई, अगली गेम में लेके जाओ सेव करके।
चलेगा चलेगा।
Attackers win.
Different comms pair. What do you think about the Heritage comp?
I mean, I like the double controller. I'm lacking a little bit of information gathering with this, but I think that they're just going to be very execute heavy. I trust a lot in what Benji Fishy is going to be able to do with the Cypher, but it's more like on the tamed side of things of what we've been seeing. And it's also the third duelist that Miniboo has been playing, so I hope that by the end of this tournament, we've seen all of them.
I like what they're doing. They're starting on defense. They have the double controller with a Cypher and the Breach so that they can run all sorts of retakes and different trap setups off of the info that they get with the trap wires, with the camera, with the Raze comboing. Like, they have really good synergies here. So if you know that your opponent's going to pick split into you and you get to start defense, this is a great composition to have. Double controller with Cypher and Breach and Raze. It's going to be interesting to see how Carmine Core is going to deal with it.
Honestly, maybe this is the answer, right? Just play your own game, know where your strengths lie, and get as many rounds as you can on the defense. It's time to jump into game and see if they can do just that with your casters. Over to you, Pavlos and Ash.
Hi, Sue. I guess, am I Pavlos or am I Ash? I'm not sure, but I'm just surprised.
I think I'm Ash.
All these birthday wishes, Tom, and she leaves out Ryan Central. I mean, I just cannot believe it. After all this time.
Yeah.
And we're just going to forget. Well, look,
and forgot our names as well. Like, what else is there?
She's having a rough day, man. She's having a rough day. You got to give her a break. Well, look, Casey and Heretic's going to be kicking off, and I'm so excited for this one. It's a battle of underdogs, but in the upper bracket. And what an incredible game and start to the season this has already been for Heretics and Casey just the other day. Now we're kicking it off in the big leagues, a chance to push through the playoffs. For Casey, on that attack side, we'll see how much they can get done. This is split, and somewhere you're going to imagine there's going to be a lot of comfort. Benji Fishy, though, could be made uncomfortable by that Yoru already. The decoy bought some space for a dash out, and that's given them a ton to work with, except the rest of the squad a little late out of the choke point. Good flash coming through, and the trades stay even. Team Heretics still in with a chance, thanks to Boo. Patatek's already made it as well. That snake bite slowing down the squad as the spike is irretrievable, and now a big fight to be had as Shin emerges from the smoke, but Heretics were waiting.
Good start. A fairly brute force attempt to group up in towards that B site, and pretty much every single fight going down in a similar position. I sort of want to go back to what you're mentioning at the beginning. Like, for these teams, this is a chance to not only get to playoffs, but because the playoffs are only a few teams, get top 4. I don't think there's meant, like, obviously the goal is get your way to Madrid. It's get yourself to one of those Masters events, especially the first one. I feel like there might be slightly more opportunities with maybe a few teams not quite on form, but to get into the top 4 for either of these teams, I think is still a great start, especially considering the last year.
Yeah, both of them have had a tough history.
They'll take top 4, I'm telling you
now. If karma is real, this is an example of it, I'll tell you that. They're certainly cashing in on all that's left to be found. Now you can see Team Heretics have got a bit of a shift in setup. Last time it was B site, they had their Cypher traps there. This time it's around on A that Benji set up. That means Boo is gonna have to take some of the load as they move in towards the B site alongside Mini Boo up top. The brothers defending B. Can KC break through this? With only classics, you don't imagine much will be done. Oh, just the orb found, in fact.
Yeah, gonna be retrieving that up. Seems that obviously Shin was the one who got the majority of the kills in the last, so Cosmic Divide might not necessarily be the most helpful thing in the world, but it will at least get them space. And I think especially when you're playing with a Yoru, it actually can be quite useful. You can basically silently get past a lot of that utility. Mini Boot already coming under pressure again. It's similar to what we've seen from both these teams in the past, just moving as a death ball, trying to trade out effectively and do as much damage as possible.
It's a good idea, trying to catch players off guard, but you can see not much to be found. Really just a disadvantage of having those weapons and the patience of Team Heretics constantly falling back. Mini Boo, sure, he gets caught out in the open in the end, but he gave up the control of Heaven, fell back incrementally, and allowed his teammates to take the fight with him. That's exactly what you want to see kicking this off. And a very good start for Heretics. Their morale high and their economy looking very pretty.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing with both these teams' comps is obviously running that double controller and only having a single initiator, I guess. Martin kind of acts as a quasi-initiator, but it's going to be one of those situations where it can be quite difficult if you lose that player to get yourself in initially onto the site. It's our first tech pause of the year.
Yeah, Tom, I can't help but
feel
feel
it.
Well, you know, just like the rain, you've brought it with you, Tom. I don't know what to say. Last night I was watching.
What, you're saying that just being close to Pansy is the reason that
it's spreading. It's spreading. I don't like it, but it's okay.
Well, it's one of those things. I think that you kind of look at the compositions, and that's going to be one of the major things. We've seen it in the past with Sky, but obviously Sky had that sort of good mix of information and also the flashes. So you kind of have that on the side of KC while running that Yoru. You get the flashes alongside, well, I guess an alternative, what was the Jet in this sort of composition. Whereas I feel like with Heretics, it's going to have to be very segmented and very reliant on basically Rien setting up Miniboo when they go onto that attack side. For the defense, their composition is fantastic though. An unbelievable amount of delay. Like you're talking about basically having a quasi-sentinel on either side of the map. You're going to get that with both Benji and Paditech. But then you also have Boo, because a lot of teams will already run like a controller in the form of Omen as a solo B-side hold, because you can delay for an awful amount of time, and if they do manage to get past everything, you have the paranoia to slow them down. So I'm sort of interested more so with how both these teams are going to run their compositions when it comes to the attack. Like, is that Omen going to be used as part of the setup? Because it feels like it needs to be, especially if Rien's dies. That's where it really becomes problematic.
You know, I wonder for KC as well, like Martin, we saw a little bit from him, and it becomes difficult as you play the Yoru more and more for teams, or for you to make the same things work, right? Like, this character becomes much more predictable. There's only certain angles, certainly in the early round, that you can find those positions, and I think that's going to be a challenge, certainly for someone like Benji, who primarily finds that value from stopping you getting through those choke points.
I guess the one value, though, for Heretics, obviously they haven't had a mass amount of time, but is at least they've seen KC play this. Like, this is one of the few maps, like, I always have my little thing of like, oh, how many times they played on a map? And as you can see, most of it's blank, but I still like to do it anyway. But one of the ones that's filled in is Split. And so they've already seen this exact comp play versus Giant X, and also it went pretty much every single round. So that's the one thing they have, is that little bit of extra data. You're going to have had Weber and Nilzinho sort of slaving away in the back lines to try and come up with some counters. Because that's the thing, it's like, that's what we've always witnessed whenever anybody has brought in a Yoru in the past, is the first time out, it looks amazing. You go, okay, they've completely caught them. I think back to Draken playing it on Haven, and they had that really cool, they had that cool cosmic divide that got them under heaven on the A site. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. He did it in the next game, and someone shorted him in the face. Because they knew where he was going, they knew where his TP landed, and they just went, oh, he's going to land here, because that's where the whole strat lies. You can't change it because you've got your lineup. You'd have to have a whole new lineup that goes somewhere else. So that's always the thing, is keeping it a little bit more unique. But also, I think some of the cool stuff we saw yesterday on maps like Sunset is sometimes you can throw in something that seems like the same strategy and then just do it slightly differently. And I think Gentlemates did an excellent job of that, even though their defense didn't go fantastically well. Was they had these cool TPs, and the first time you take it, the second time, well, you got a tank jumping around the corner on a Ryzen shooting you in the face, because you're like, oh, I've got him, I'm waiting for his TP, it's on the floor. Oh, I didn't expect some guy to just come out of nowhere and kill me. So that's what I'm looking for Karman Colt with this composition is, do you have that little bit of extra depth to almost use what you've done in the past to mind game your opponents?
We'll let you guys at home know as well that over on the side of KC, I believe there was some audio issues, so the league admins have been looking into it in the background, just getting those ironed out, make sure that's not an issue as the series moves on. Obviously, round two, kind of where you want to iron out those problems, and then moving into the next, that's where KC get a real challenge. Of course, their bye round is going to be up next, and yeah, for this squad, there's a ton of questions. I think going back to that with the discussion around Yoru, I think one of the main problems is when it doesn't work, you're not going to be able to take the space and trade the same way as you would be with the Jet or something like that. But we talked a lot, and the audio issues are still persisting. So we're going to toss this over to the analyst desk.
Who's on the desk?
Pavlos and Ash.
Do you know what? I just knew they were gonna do that. I knew. I was like, there's 100% chance that Tom or Mitch is gonna say to Pavlos and Ash, but hey, I deserve that. But I know it's only been 2 rounds, but we always love talking about pistols, and I feel like, Josh, I'm gonna give you the stage. If you can just talk through what we saw in the pistol round, and what you liked, what you didn't like, and if there's anything that confirmed maybe a little bit of our suspicions on what they were gonna do, we're gonna show it to you in just a second. We have it somewhere. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there were a couple of cool things that we saw. So we saw the defense. I was talking about how they might do like these passive things, these retakes, these traps, but Raze is getting down there. Market is smoked off. Raze clears all of sewers. Then, because they've cleared most of the map out, they've got this rotate all the way back to B. And right here, I'm thinking, oh, wow, okay, Karman Court's got a really cool execute. They got this fade eye. They're able to spam the Cypher out, but they get locked out at the choke point. They don't get through for some reason. It's only the Raze out there. So that 5 versus 4 man advantage that they have becomes a 4-on-4, and that comes down to a 2-on-2. So it's like, it could go either way, but it's not like one team outplayed the other team. Both teams did things that were really cool. The idea to just play the 1-3-1 setup on defense. They clear out all of middle. They're going to destroy anybody that's out there with their teamwork, and then if it's nobody's middle. It's either all A or all B at that point. They have the Cypher set up on B, and there's a super fast rotation coming in through Heaven, and then the Viper's playing retake A from screens. And if anything happens towards A, she keeps screens control. Everyone rotates either through sewers. Raze was already there, could get a nice flank off. Is there a problem?
No, sorry. It's just the first time
is it a trigger word for you?
No, it's just the first time I've
trying to say
heard
the S word or something.
No, like, yeah. It's just the first time I've heard you say helping sewers, so I'm not super used to it. Yeah, carry on.
It wasn't me that said it, okay? I'll have you know, it wasn't me.
Sorry, carry on. That was a freebie for chat.
And then they would all be able to rotate up through vents so that they'd have the nice rotation through Heaven, through screens, and potentially a flank as well, doing a multi-prong retake. But the execution came onto B, and they had the Fade Eye combo with, I think there was something else as well. The Cypher wasn't able to instantly take out the Fade Eye, which means that he gets revealed and spammed through the spammable wood wall. So everything looked pretty good from both teams. Got down to a 2 versus 2 where, you know, it came down to just guns at that point. So we're going to see something pretty interesting from both these teams. Yes, pistol round and usually like first or second gun rounds are, you spend more time working on that, and then the later phases of the game, it's more adaptations, what's going on, how do we want to adjust little things, do we want to layer in some fakes or whatnot. That's when we're going to see those types of interesting things. But if this is what we're starting out with on round 1, then
you can get a good game, right?
Yeah, we're in store for good things.
Yeah, I like the depth. Like, for example, like right at the end, you're like, why cannot they get on side? We see like the Viper molly on the floor, and now they have to second guess and they have to wait, okay, let's put the star and we can cross. But also the good communication and the fact that Heretics had their head in the game, boosts instant response and says, no, come walk with me. Let's not let them do it. And actually ends up in a favorable situation for them. But yeah, I think it's still obviously very, very early in the game to make more conclusions. But I think it's looking good. I think it's going to be a banger.
I mean, this is what we talked about, right? How well prepared are both of these teams? Oh,
That's
the Yoru.
Yeah, it was the Yoru. So the Cypher turned around and looked at the fake Yoru TP, and when that happened, the Fade Eye came in, and that's what scanned him out. That's what scanned out Benji Fishy.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you guys also
good synergy.
So this is what you spoke about. Like, both of these teams, they looked good the first time we saw them, but, you know, looking good once on an opening day where your nerves could be played into factor as well. And again, we hear teams go like, oh, if we play against each other 10 times, you know, we could beat each other 5 times each. So, but this is why it matters, right? Because if you win this game, you skip the play-in stage, you go straight to playoffs, and you can wait there and watch what everyone else is doing. You have more time to prep. You have more time to see what you're going to be going up against. Whereas if you lose this game today, the losing team, you might still be eliminated before the next stage. You're just not safe if you lose today.
You're never safe. I think it's also very important to challenge everything that you've prepped. Like they want to do on the split again. If the other day there was mistakes, if there's any other, they need to know as soon as possible, because everything needs to be ready. So this is not only making it out of groups or surviving one day after the other, is when you get to Madrid, are you going to be ready? Like, is your map, how is your map going to be looking? How is your team going to be adapting on the fly to everything, not only the things in EMEA?
This is the other thing. I'm going to throw a question for you guys and just see what your personal preferences are when it comes to Steel is being naughty over here. You guys can't see this. We will show it in a second. But do you feel like Kukuka and Josh, is the soul when you go to international event is to have as many things as possible that you haven't shown? So teams around the world, when they're trying to anti-strat you, when they're trying to see how you play your protocols, let's say, you know, it is possible for a team only to play, what, 3 or 4 games before they go to Madrid? Or do you think it's more important to get as many reps as you can, especially as a new team, and just not care about showing stuff?
I am personally on the side of reps, because you need to test if what you have done is good enough. You have to test what the new counters and the new adaptations are going to be into that. And if you're not able to see past that and to look for the next answer that follows in that domino effect, you have to change it, and you better do so before jumping into international events. What do you think?
Well, my personal philosophy with like in-game leading teams and just getting things on the board, it's important to have like you focus your energy on like the most important things that will have the most drastic impact and that will have the longest lasting impact. So obviously going over something like pistol rounds, eco rounds, anti-ecos, and like first gun rounds are very important, because you're going to play those pretty much in every single game. So making sure that you have a good like foundation to build upon is really important. And another thing that you need to do is you need to work on like basic protocols. So protocol is a reaction on defense. If you lose control of this area, what are ways that we can like like, how do we want to deal with that? We can deal with it this way, or we could deal with it that way. Whether that be, okay, we group up and then we re-clear an area. Maybe that's, okay, we give that area up because we don't need it at a certain point in the round. So I would focus inwards on that and on ourselves being just stronger fundamentally.
Well, I mean, so far it seems like both teams are doing just that. The tech pause is over, and it's time to jump back into game, I believe, with Brennan Sideshow, is it?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy, and our analyst desk. Yes,
you look
we've
short,
got
Bren.
team. Whoa. I was having a good day till then, Tom. This moment, that's when the day stopped being good. 2-0, Team Heretics versus KC. And look, we've seen a little bit of a tech pause, but we're back into things now. KC, they've got Shin popping off. He's got a kill for every teammate that he's got. The only one to show up so far, but it's only been 2 rounds. The last one, they had a classic, and they got absolutely shut down. Now a chance to get back on the board. Rifles in hand, and as you said earlier, Tom, thanks to those 4 kills, thanks to the orb farming of KC as well, Shin has got that Cosmic Divide online, and whilst it might not be getting you a kill like the big old rocket launcher or pushing your enemies off the site, it can definitely help to cut up some of these angles and at least get you out of the choke points that they've definitely got to face. Looking towards B, there are some players here ready, and the main thing is Rienz is here. You're going to have that breach utility on hand to slow down any kind of push, but from what we've seen of KC so far, they don't mind changing the direction.
Yeah, I'm more looking at Miniboo. He's sort of spotting to see if there is anybody making their way back into mid. 45 seconds for Carmine Corp, and because he hasn't seen anything, they can keep those 2 players cemented within. About to come under a little bit of pressure. The peak time is going to be everything, and just seeing that little bit of utility is enough for him to fall back now on completely. They pop the orb as well, just to try and slow them that little more. And actually, he's going to dedicate himself to the B site, which with 25 seconds left means they're going to have a 3 stack there for the take.
And this is it, you know, the hope being that those players saw the presence and moved back, but they haven't. They're still very much in position, and after the stun, damage is done. Rien's only good for 1, but 10 seconds left. They have to quicken the pace on the way through. Cosmic Divide gives a safe haven to Boo, and the nade will slow them down even further. Blast Pack to ensure that no plan can be found, and the time is already too far gone. A gorgeous round from Team Heretics as they let KC play against the clock.
Yeah, Carmine Corp playing against the clock. Somewhere in the world, some man has just shouted the word melons. I don't know. It just seems like that was completely down to timing. Like that little bit of information that was garnered by Miniboo was enough for them to just, okay, we could just dedicate to this side of the map. If they try and rotate that late towards the A site, it's going to leave them in exactly the same scenario. And Miniboo just holding onto his nade. That was basically it. He held onto it for the rest of the round and then just dropped it on the only place they were able to really plant. And he also, by the way, put a blast back on the other side. Yep. So if they tried to plant it there, he would have pushed them off.
And possibly into the nade. Now, right, taken down very quickly. Perhaps a worthwhile trade with Paditech's utility no longer in play. And we've already seen that Viper util do so much to the side of KC in some of the earlier rounds, just in slowing them down. And that's been the main problem, getting out onto sites. 4 versus 4, but a rifle picked up. And with 2 in hand, they might stand a chance in some of these duels. Again, though, Team Heretics have been very patient, very disciplined, keeping a lot of their utility, certainly any utility that doesn't refresh, they seem to have that online very late into the round. And I don't know if that's both them being disciplined or to how much degree that plays in, or KC not baiting util.
Oh, timing's going to be everything. Showstopper is available, might not even be needed. Benji has managed to get 2. Well, from the grave, Miniboo has got a couple of their own. Heretics, I love this. They're not just sitting back and waiting for their opponents to come for them. As said, like with the composition they have, they've got a lack of information other than that of Benji, so they're just going looking for it, constantly moving around the map. It kind of it reminds me of like some old school style split where you played like a Rain Arrays, and it's like, okay, you don't technically have any real info, so you go looking, you go hunting, and you have to be dynamic, and you have to have good calls. And that's exactly what they had in that round.
Yeah, especially when we've seen some of those other rounds where they do just sit back and wait. You know, a different flair to it is what we like to see. And for KC, remember though, they had mostly pistols going into that previous round. It was a low buy round. They got some damage off, but the economy of Heretics is not really in that weak of a position. They don't need to be terribly worried. We've seen the map control from KC, the orb farming. It looks like some of the same as they're very spread.
Again, it's a similar scenario. Miniboo just spotting for any information he can find. An early take of control from Martin, but it is being watched. They know if anybody's going to push in this direction. And again, it looks like an attempted split, with mid-control being a big part of the game for both sides. That Viper utility has been holding them back for quite a while. And again, they haven't really been able to take this control. They're just having to sit and wait.
Yeah, and I think the main problem is, you know, if you don't drop ADATA, if he doesn't get over aggressive here or get caught off guard, he's able to drop back, use his util as he falls back, ignore that control Martin has because he'd have to fight through or run through a Viper wall. There's just no way into that mid split. And I think they're realizing that on the side of KC. They met too much resistance, so the rotate is on. Right back around to heaven.
But it's the 3-stack again. The read is correct. It was the same on the B site in a prior round, but with no presence shown. Now they're going to put up those smokes, but they've got to be careful of the players in the site.
Now, there's a lot to work with. That stun has done a bunch. Rians is pushed out of position, but they're not there yet. Only now making it to the site with 15 seconds left. Still a trap up that they're going to walk right into. Free wall bang for Benji. He's just biding time on the site, but he falls eventually. And with Rians out of play, there's no denying that. That plant is coming through, and instead the retake has to come on for Team Heretics. 2 versus 4. The disadvantage is palpable, and the way back through isn't easy. At least a Viper wall to block an angle, but Paditech now down to 30 HP. And it's going to be Boo that has to do the heavy lifting, and they have no idea where these other players are. Everything to work with for KC. It's still losable.
Yeah, they've got to be careful not to overextend, but with 2 players in the close cubby, you have to think there isn't much of a chance. Magnum even just looking to support. Takes a lot of damage, but Boo needs to get a move on. Doesn't really have much time left on the clock to play with. Needs to get on this almost immediately, and Magnum's just going to go running straight through. No fear, but a lot of damage taken. At least KC have a round.
Yeah, he realized the time was on his side. If he doesn't get that halfway, it was over and done with. 1 round for KC, and nicely done. This is a good example of innovating into the round. They realized that there were some danger zones, especially around middle, that there were players there. There was too much util to fight through, and most importantly, the clock was running a little bit low. So they shift focus, move back towards that A site, and burst out. Very efficient. And again, you look at some of that utility, you would have had a player, Rians, playing an elbow, being able to have that second angle, and instead he's pushed back by all their utility, has to play on site, and takes a pretty disadvantageous fight, considering there were 3 guns pointing back the other way. Then they can isolate Benji. Just really nicely done, and we want to see more of that from KC. I'm looking for the faster paced rounds though.
Yeah, that's the thing that's been quite interesting. Like, sure, they've been able to bait out quite a lot of the utility from, say, Paditech and a few smokes from Boo. Like, that's mostly been the mid-hold. It's been a snake bite, the poison orb, or a smoke. Like, that's constantly been going down. So playing later into the round at least gives them the ability to avoid a lot of that utility. The problem is, I don't feel like they're pressuring too much. Like, Mini Boo in that round prior, having his nade at the very end of the round shows you haven't really baited out that much, because that's something that normally flies out the second there's any real pressure. So either I want to see them pressure a little bit more and force out some of that util, or do what they did again where it's at least a little bit later. And I think in this round it's going to be a bit different because they have so many high impact ultimates online. Like, just on information alone, you can talk about Martin and Magnum being able to find something, but then you've also got the showstopper to capitalize off that as well.
Yeah, oh, for sure. The ultimate economy stacked towards KC. We wanted to see a faster round that looks like we might just get that. A lot of presence towards A, and it's going to be Jordan running it through. Martin in another dimension trying to find some players, and he's seen the site is fully clear. Heretics were aware that this was exactly what KC were working with, that they'd probably have a bombardment of util and firepower coming their way. So instead they avoid any sort of combat in that early fight. I love this setup now for the retake.
Timing's going to be everything.
He's got him, surely.
It's actually going to be facing the other way, but it doesn't matter. Shin was looking for that, still loses the battle. The same can be said for Thomasy. He's now watching, and he will win that from above. Narrate even going to pop his ult. There's a chance for a lot of damage, but he gets absolutely nothing for it. It doesn't matter with the spray down, but Rians has found 2, make that 3. Now Thomasy outside the site. They already knew where he is, but he's been revealed, and he can't do anything from this position. He needs to find a kill. Rians, the man sat back at home right now, has pulled out a worldie.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable round from him. If I'm not mistaken, the second kill probably wasn't even intentional. He came in to trade his teammate and just got a little bit more than he bargained for, but in a good way. 2 quick kills, following up with the third, and a gorgeous farming round for him.
He only just pulled his gun out. The thing is, like, Shin there, even clearing that angle to begin with is kind of like, okay, you're really doing your due diligence, but you came up against a guy who's going to hit the shot first time every time. And that was the thing we were really impressed with in their first matchup. Mini Boo and Boo, especially Boo, outdid expectations by a country mile. Like, Boo played an unreal game.
26 kills back to back. I mean, it's just unreal from a guy IGLing a younger team. Should have more responsibilities. The work with KC don't have a lot. I was going to disrespect this round, but Narake got extremely close and even put Brienne's down to, what, 60 HP, no shields? So there's some damage already done, but, you know, how much can they really get out of this? The judge on Shin perhaps stands a chance, but it's not like they've got the ideal close range angle. No, even... Oh, what? He's used it to go forward! That's great usage from Martine, and they've not even spotted Shin. Now he's nice and close. The judge in hand as he wraps on sight, but it's being diffused. Halfway already, Magnum needs to peek it. He's the only one that can stop it. He's seen now, they're not on. Can use his utility to buy some more time, deal some damage, make it easier for Shin to finish those players off. And although ADATA found the kill, you had the grab well used up. ADATA picks the right angle though. They got out of it with a win, but at what cost?
Yeah, no, ANTEC had to save them there. Again, he had a bit of a rough start in their first match, but top of the board right now. And without that 4K, it's not even close to them winning a round. The fact is he gets 2 and they still probably lose. The Spam initially almost lost a teammate, trading out Martine, who would have been behind them. But every single one of these was a massively high impact kill. The man above, and then the final one as well. Like, that was such a huge round from him, but it really shows the danger of this KC roster. At any moment, they can take over.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, they've had such a...
Is it just me, or did Mixer look like he's about to give a TED talk? Like, just with the... It's the mic across the face. I don't know why. He's going to teach us something, guys. I'm ready.
I'm sure he's got plenty to teach. Perhaps Boo has time for a lesson. He's out of this round. Gets to sit back and watch the squad play it out. Viper's Pit was used on B, started this round. And for Team Heretics, that's a ton of control. They're stacked up on B as well with Benji Fishy, both traps being there. So that side of the map is secure. It's Mini Boo that has to do a lot of work. And despite being tagged solo, Decay down, he's still able to get 2. But Narrate, well, he doubles up on it, takes that 3rd kill and puts KC miles in the lead with a plant down and plenty of time for the post plants.
Financially, things aren't in a great spot for Heretics either. A lot of damage taken in the last round, so whether they go for this or not is really up to them. Thomasy weighing on the close angle. The nade is going to put them in such an awkward spot. Now Benji left, 82 HP, 3 players to find, and not a lot of time to do it. Would need to hit something pretty quickly. Does manage the first, but the other 2 players are wrapping round behind him together. He's actually predicted it for the trade. Is good. Again, a very close round, but this time one that goes to KC. And as said, financially now, things start to look a little bit troublesome for Heretics.
Well, that's it. You know, you got to commend KC for being able to, despite losing a lot of rounds, make them close. Yeah. That's kept the economy in not the healthiest of positions. And with a big round from Narrate, forcing them into the site, and despite Benji having a great read indeed, it has put them now in a spot that 6-2 down. They're able to fight. They should be back to 6-3. And Team